What up, though? What up, though? Ledge here, chill with me, live to kind of do more of a deep dive into what's going on with this major announcement. For some feel it's major. Some think it's not that big of a deal. Some think it's I guess a backwards idea, a thought. So there's mixed reactions to it. For me, I dig it. It's been mostly positive, and that is the announcement. You heard it earlier about Drake teaming up with Caffeine on a multi-year contract agreement. Caffeine TV, live streaming services. He'll be having his channel, and he will be broadcasting URL TV battles, and that includes the battles that you would normally see on WatchBattle.com, which are the pay-per-views. And yeah, man, so we are done with the middleman. It was good while it lasted, watch Battle TV, but we're moving on to caffeine. As my man who is joining me, Nico TV, will say the caffeine era. What's good, Nico TV, voice of the West?
Yo, what's going on with the people, man? Hey, caffeine era in full effect, man. Make sure y'all get your Folgers out there real quick, man. Support this caffeine era, man. We out here.
Caffeine era. We doing that already? Just early out the gate?
Folgers gang, man.
Nah, that's blasphemy. I'm never calling it that. I'm never calling it that, by the way. But yeah, man. So look, it's the way it's broken down. It's going to be some events on there for free. There will be some waste over battles that will be exclusively for the app. There's no VOD, of course, because it's live streaming. So people who are kind of like geared towards that element of it might feel a way about it. Like, damn, I can't VOD if I'm away at work or something like that. But for the majority of people want to see it off the first watch anyway, off the live feel of it anyway. So I feel like it's a really good trade off. How do you feel about it?
Man, my thing is this, man. I think the people gotta give it a chance, man. For me personally, just for me, man, I've already embraced it. Like I said, it's the caffeine era. You know what I'm saying? Wake your game up. You know what I'm saying? It's
Oh
the
my
caffeine
goodness, these are
era.
some terrible. These are some terrible puns you're doing. I hate all of them.
Listen, man, I'm getting them all out the way now, man, so you ain't got to do them in the future, man. But no, I'm digging this caffeine TMC URLT partnership along with Drake, man. I think it's a big look, man. Drake using his platform and his you know what I'm saying, audience to go ahead and broadcast battle rap out there, man. I feel like that's dope.
Yeah, yeah, and two, people are like, it's not really a gaming community. As I was listening to a guy who was live streaming it and was using the caffeine like verified handle and all that. He's saying it's just a very fluid place to broadcast any live event. It's not necessarily geared towards gaming. That was more something that Offset from Migos brought to that platform because he was heavy into gaming, and so the gaming community got behind that, just like Drake. His hobby or whatever and his love and passion outside of music and creating is battle rap. He has a high love for battle rap, so they figured we got Migos for the gaming, we got his hobby and his fan base. Now let's tap into this battle rap fan base. So for the people who are worried that it might get watered down too as well, that's not the case because if you listen to the snippets, I heard they were letting the niggas and bitches and shit fly. So that's cool. Do you have any concerns though, Nico? Like at all?
Um, you can still hear me, cool?
Yeah, no, you good.
Yeah. So initially, man, my concern was gonna be the content. I just didn't want it to have to be watered down, become some type of BET Awards type thing where it's like you can't say certain. So the content being able to stay as is dope. The material and everything. One major concern that well, I don't want to say a major concern, but I guess it's just a concern that I have right now, just thinking about it and everything. It's a big platform and a big look for certain battlers to be on there. Like you're getting broadcast out to people who may not have ever seen you. You know what I'm saying? You might be getting new customers for your merch and things like that. So the only thing that I'm looking at as far as a concern is how does URL dictate who gets that look and who doesn't? Because it said only about 3 to 4 battles would stream, and most of their cards are about 7 or 8 battles. So it's like who gets that privilege to be streamed and who just goes straight to the app. I think that's something that will come up eventually where it's like, nah, this person to put in work or this matchup has this kind of meaning. Just trying to figure out the logistics of it, man. Like, how are they going to navigate that? Are they eventually going to just let the whole card be streamed on the platform, or are they just going to do half the card? So that's probably like one thing I'm looking at.
Okay, I can understand that. I think my concern, or not my concern, but I think something that I was kind of let down by, but when I went to go navigate, is like because it's live streaming, they're not really compatible with like syncing up and casting your devices. So it's really just laptop, mobile phone, and that's a bit of a step back. It kind of makes me, if the card ain't just must see fire, I might just wait for the app and let it drop on the app so I can like watch
I'm
that
not
shit.
gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah.
Now, see, that sound like iPhone users issues and those of y'all with the extracurricular technology. Me myself, I'm on Metro, man. I got Android, man. So all that casting and stuff, man, we ain't worried about it, man. Come straight to the phone, man. Crisp connection, we straight to it. As long as y'all ain't lagging, as long as y'all not in the hidden character HD, we good.
Oh, we ain't doing that hidden character HD, yo. Hey, you gotta
As
chill.
long as they not doing nothing like that, I'm good, man.
You gotta
Everything else
chill,
is
dog.
cool.
Damn, we ain't doing that so early. Listen, man. But who wants to watch battle rap on their phone though? That's like the
Okay,
least.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been watching battle rap on my phone. Wow, for years, bro. I mean, yeah, you watch it on the TV, you put the YouTube on and all that. I get it, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm somebody who I'm always out. You know what I'm saying? I'm out and about. I'm doing things, and sometimes a battle will drop. I'm out in public, man. I ain't got time to cast it to no extra device and be on the TV and get surround sound in the room. Like, I ain't got time for all that.
Hey, ain't
Put it
nobody,
on right then and there. Check it out.
ain't nobody say no about no surround sounds. But I'm just saying though, like, yo, you're acting like these are just regular battles. We're talking about pay per view event. You want the first time you see Geechee Gotti versus New Jersey Twerk, you want to watch it from your phone? Oh man, I don't want to see it from my phone, brother.
Listen, that battle's so great. I don't care where I gotta watch that shit from, bro. I'm watching it. Goddamn, that's an era-defining battle.
No, I'm not saying that I won't watch it. I'm saying that's like the last play. That would be more of a last case scenario, would it not?
Hey, look, hey, like I said, bro, I'm on Metro, so everything comes to the phone, man. All the casting and everything, that sound like the iPhone users and those of y'all with, I'm saying, different forms of technology, man. I'm looking at it from the standpoint of if I could get this thing on my laptop, I'm in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good, bro. Listen, laptop, phone, TV, however it comes through, man, I'm good.
All right,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
hear
Like
you.
I said, as long as this is not in hidden character HD or but as long as it's not 720 HC, 720 hidden
I can't
character, as long
stand
as
you,
it's not
dog.
that, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Just
Hidden,
don't give me no weak ass visuals. That's all I care about. As long as the
hidden
visuals look good, I
character
don't care where I see it
HD.
at.
Yo,
Yeah, 720 HC, man. You know what I'm saying?
yo, we ain't doing that. Look, man, I think maybe okay, maybe because we all came from the era where we watching on our phones and shit like that. So maybe I don't know. Are we feeling a little bougie now? Maybe we're getting a little spoiled. Maybe, maybe.
That's a fact. I mean, think about it, bro. How when you first started what? Cause see, I come from the era before Smack DVD and all that. But let's look at Smack DVD, shall we?
Yeah.
We're talking this URL shit. Let's look at Smack DVD. How did you watch Smack DVD?
Well, DVD player.
Okay. Hey, humble beginnings, man. This technology not finna change me. Listen, I remember having to ditch junior high school. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, cut class, maybe 2 3 hours in. I'm not advocating this for the young listeners. If y'all are listening, do not cut school. Go to school, do all that. But listen, me, I cut class all the damn time. I knew I had that DVD coming through from the East Coast, my East Coast family. They would send that to me. Go pick it up in the little PO box. Get that thing. Get all the homies. Get some. Go right there to the little to the hut. Watch me some Smack DVD, man. Check all the interviews, all the content. Get the battles. So listen. I'm a simple man. As long as I can get it on my phone, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
Y'all
So,
got to remember where you started from, man. Some of y'all may not even remember the text. Remember the websites, the text battles? Come on, we done came a long way, brother.
oh, I was
I ain't
getting,
picky.
yo, I remember I was getting people out of there on my text battles too. You know what I'm saying? That's side note. I don't think nobody can fuck with me on some text battle and shit. I don't know if anybody want battle rappers included. I don't think y'all want that smoke with your boy. But that's another story for another day. No, I hear you. I hear you. We do. Maybe we are getting so advanced. We are feeling a little entitled. Maybe me. I'm included
but
in
I,
that.
I but I ain't gonna lie. I'm not mad at those of y'all who feel like that because if you paying the kind of money you paying for that kind of technology and those type of equipment, it would make sense that you want certain things like that. So I feel like if they can address that early, hopefully like within like the first. I know the event is coming up in a couple weeks, but address it early enough and give people a good experience. I think that'll be dope.
Think it'd be dope. So I'm not mad at it. So like I said, the battle rap community stormed caffeine like there was free food in that bit. Shout out to Selvin. That's a fact, man. The battle rap community is already getting themselves acclimated to it. I'm seeing tons of people sign up for it, create their accounts and all that stuff, and like kind of navigating through it. Like I said, the interface, the layout is dope. I'm not mad at it. It's easy. It looks easy to navigate. Looks easy to use. Um, some things I'm not too crazy about, like maybe like the comment section. Like you got like you can't really scroll, and or maybe you can. I just didn't find out how to do it. But there's little things here and there. But I think somebody was talking to John and posed a great question though, Nico. Like, what does this do for the PGs? Like, does this make this like even a relevant stance? Like, is the PGs won't be so much of an afterthought that it might just kind of suffocate that whole process?
Man, that's what I was saying earlier when I said I'm worried about. Like my concern would be who gets that look because the URL TV app, and we're just gonna be honest. We could talk real talk, man. We're not bashing it. We just calling it and saying what it is. People have been critical since it came out about it taking away exposure from the up and coming battlers, the PGs, the one offs. You know what I'm saying? Those people who are on the rise, right?
Yeah,
And now that you're utilizing another app, you are in essence taking away even more shine from some on the card because they're only going to go straight to the URL TV app. They're not actually going to go to the caffeine app to be seen because this exposure is great, but it's going to be great for those who are actually viewed on it. Those of you who are not viewed on it, you're still going to the same app the same way you are now. So I like to me, I'm like, I would like to see URL kind of feature some young talent. At least one or two battles feature the up and comers on there, man, to kind of give them some shine because that's the way now. If you're not using YouTube anymore, that's the way to start building these PGs up is utilize that platform to show them to the masses and see who, you know what I'm saying, connects with the crowd.
yeah,
Like if you're not going to utilize YouTube, you got to utilize this app for the new talent. Like the
and
new talent should be featured for real.
and that hasn't been confirmed yet. Like I'm curious to see and hear. Is it a does this mean it's a wrap for YouTube? Like, are they like I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they ever really want to get rid of YouTube. I just think they just hit them like their landmark, their benchmark. I think they got 1 million last year. Like sometime last year, they
Yeah,
finally got 1 million subscribers. So to kind
that's
of
a fact.
just to kind of just wipe all that away, I don't see them doing that anytime soon. I do feel like they are taking the necessary steps and transitions into like maybe a couple years from now removing themselves from YouTube. But I don't think because you would have to just suddenly just swipe everything, all that content on there. I mean, I think they're gonna wait until the app is strong enough to where they can put all their content on the app first. I think that's going to happen first before they do away with YouTube. But it it is, you right, man. It's kind of crazy because you don't know where the PGs land now. So it's the because for a while it was on YouTube, the PGs were showcasing on there. Then the app came out, then you see all the PG battles on there. But then like there was like a complaint. Remember a lot of the people who was on the app who were app members were saying, "Yo man, like put them PGs on the URL channel. We pay for the app so we can get the big names and exclusives."
That I ain't gonna lie, bro. That angle never really made sense to me.
Really? Why not?
Because okay, this is my thing with that, right? Everybody compares URL to the NBA until we start talking about new talent. The NBA features rookies. The NBA features role players. The NBA features 10 through 15 man. The NBA features bench warmers, and the NBA features hidden bench warmers. All right. They're all in the NBA. We're not saying they're terrible, but they in the NBA. They made the cut. So if they made the cut and they come into a game, is ESPN finna cut their service off and say, "Uh-oh, the hidden characters in. We got to stop broadcasting"? No, they're gonna broadcast the game. So all these newcomers and all these people, they deserve to be on the app. They deserve that. And yes, you are paying for top names, but you're also paying for the URL TV app. This is not top tier app. This is not Legends only app. This is URL TV, and a part of their brand is the up and comers. So I just never understood the outrage. I get it because URL wasn't releasing top tier battles, but if they're releasing top tier battles the same frequency they release up and coming battle, it shouldn't be a problem, dude. If it's really the NBA, then y'all got to accept that rookies are a part of the game too. You have to accept that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not willing to accept that, then you're saying URL isn't really the NBA. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do, but it seemed like a lot more eyes and attention and a lot more notoriety did come with, let's say, Swamp versus Your Honor dropping on the main channel as opposed to, like I said, Kid Chaos and Jay Kruger on the app. Like if Kid Chaos and Jay Kruger was just dropped exclusively on on the channel, you know how big that battle would have been for them. I mean, still a big
I
battle,
think
still a great battle, but
I think it was a I think it was I understand what you're saying. It definitely could have been better suited on YouTube, but at the same time, we're always gonna have those thoughts like, oh man, if this battle would have just dropped on YouTube, then crazy. But sometimes we don't know because we don't see these battles. We don't know how crazy the battle really is. Like nobody, even before that battle came out, nobody was really talking about that battle like it was a top 10 battle of the year, great battle. Most people were just like, oh man, they were fired, they did good. But nobody was really talking about it like that until it dropped and then it caught fire. So battles like that, man, you got to just kind of take the good with the bad. Like, yeah, it didn't drop on YouTube. It could have did better. But I feel like the fact that that was rated as a top 10 battle or in some people's honorable mentions, like 11 or 12, that speaks volumes for dropping on the app for two new dudes. That speaks volumes to what they really did. So again, man, newcomers, it's on you to step it up. Like Kid Chaos and Jay Kruger, they made something of that battle. I don't think nobody thought that was going to be a classic before it happened. I don't think nobody leaving the building was even talking like that. But when it hit that YouTube and you're able to catch everything, it had a whole different look. So you got to take the good with the bad, man. I feel like people are kind of just nitpicking for the sake of nitpicking. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
no, I see it. I see. I definitely see people getting a little tight over this for no reason, just trying to find ways. Look, I think this is good, not just for the URL. I feel like it's going to force other leagues to look for other avenues outside of YouTube as well, outside of pay per views. Look, I'm all if if you telling me these people are about to like try to partner up with these tech companies and streaming services, so we don't have to pay like what you would pay for a UFC fight back in the day or for a fucking Tyson boxing match back in the day, then sign me up. Sign me up. Sign me up. And nothing's gonna be for free for us all the time anyway. So you think you're gonna pay these battlers top notch money, and we're just gonna get everything for free. You're being very unrealistic, and just not a grown up about business. So look, it's a give and take for me. I'm with it though. I'm with it. My thing is though, like I said, maybe the casting you don't care about that as much. I wish it was, but I'll rock with my laptop. And also, what does this mean for like I don't know, like even the women demographic? How often are the women gonna get showcased on this? You thought about that at all?
That's a that's an interesting point. I think, to be honest, I actually think the ladies will probably be better suited on an app like this than just dropping to YouTube, because I feel like just in the world right now and kind of just where society is right now, I feel like it'll do real good to have the ladies showcased out there for battle rapping. I feel like it's still looked at almost as like taboo, like they can't do it, or nah, they shouldn't be rapping, they don't belong here. Like it's still kind of like that energy at times. Like so, I would love to see them get showcased on there. Like, and this is the other thing I want to say too, and this is for all battlers, right? To whom much is given, much is required. So let me talk to all you niggas real quick. Let me talk to the niggas. Let me talk
Talk.
to the battlers.
Okay. All
To
right.
whom much is given, much is required. What we want to see from you guys is greatness. We want to see you guys excel, come with classic material and rounds and performances and all that stuff. What we don't want to see is you niggas turn into hidden characters. Now, all this choking and stumbling, we not bringing chokes and stumbles to cafe. We are not bringing choking and stumbling to the app. The caffeine era will not tolerate chokes and stumbles. I hope you. I hope y'all listening. We are not going. I know it's free, but I don't want to see any free choke. I don't even want to see chokes when I have to pay paper for it. I damn sure don't want to see it when it's free. So y'all need to get this choking, this preparation up, get it together. Don't get broadcast out there to all these people from caffeine and from Drake's pay. Don't get broadcast out here to the world and you start remixing the stutter. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see it. All right, that's that. I just had to get that out there, man. I don't turn into the hidden character. Please do not bring hidden character esque performances to the app. Please don't do it.
Hidden
That's all.
character esque. No, that's
Don't do it,
hilarious.
man.
Yo, shout out to that. Yo, De Jesus is like the hardest. Yo, you the hardest guy to contact, man. I don't know what's up with your phone, yo Discord. I try to hit you up to get you a part of this. That's crazy. But yeah, man. Caffeine. First of all, you really are hard pressed on trying to get this old caffeine era rollout going. I see you trying to ingratiate that
What you
shit.
mean? What you
No,
mean?
no, that's no. It had they haven't even we don't even know what it's going to look like. But we do know that JB and Avocado still say they'll still be a part of it, filming and edits and all that good stuff. So that's good. But we just don't know how big their reach is. I want to see what the numbers look like, or not numbers, because I don't think we'll ever see the numbers from what URL or any battle league does. But I'm just curious to see the type of traffic goes with this. How many people are just going to really switch all of their upbringing up from watching on Watch Live battles and YouTube to really download a whole new device and just kind of totally do a 180, man. Switch over to something totally different. I don't know if everybody's that committed. This kind of is going to show the power of battle rap. So I'm looking forward to it. Do
Yeah,
you think Drake ever pitched his idea to King of the Dot? Or because I found that kind of funny.
I would. I don't know about, like, I never thought about that idea, but I was thinking about the other leagues. Like, where does this leave the culture at right now? Like, what I'm saying? Shout out to URL. Major move. Power move. I love it, right? Everything is looking great. Now, as far as the rest of the leagues, like, where do you go from? Are you still doing the same pay-per-views, or y'all still in a pay-per-view era on your side? Do more leagues start going to more apps and more streaming services of their own that they can find out here? Like, because
Yeah,
it kind of seems like certain leagues, they kind of have like this, like other leagues outside of URL, they have this like we just gonna rely on the pay per view and bringing back legends and things of that nature. And that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But I would like to see where this kind of where the culture goes from here, because this is a major move. This is February. Like, we not even a month and a half into the damn year, and we already getting these major announcements. Like, this crazy.
De Jesus says, "Is this really a power move? Seems like they're grabbing on to Drake coattails." I wouldn't call this a drag. This is something he wanted to do. I don't, cause I don't know. It seems I don't know. That sounds a bit insulting. It's not like they reached out to him and was like begging and pleading to be a part of this. I feel like it's a partnership. I feel like Beasley had a lot more to do with it than Smack, or I could be wrong in that. But I feel like Beasley is a heady guy, knows about what's going on out here. I feel like they came together, and I don't know if you read, but it was a statement. Like Drake said, I've always loved Smack and battle rap. I was just trying to find a way to merge them, so they can get seen. To broaden the landscape for battle rap, to kind of get it much more on a larger scale. And the numbers probably worked well in the favor of URL, and they agreed. I wouldn't say riding the coattails, because look, if it even if it wasn't Drake behind this, I think a lot of us would have preferred this method of watching battles anyway. Like, I think Drake gets the headlines going for it, gets like the momentum towards it. But they could have said an old white rich ass investor did this, and I would have been just as, like, what I'm saying, I guess, optimistic about what's going on. Like, how you feel about that? Are they riding Drake coattails, or you?
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I like, when I say power move, I mean that shit. Like, really think about this for a second, right? We went from early URL and everything, right? We went from the YouTube era. We're just gonna everything's going on YouTube, right? You get all that content for free, right? Then it slowly transitioned into like the pay per view era. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay for the pay per view to see it and all that, and you got your VOD you can pay for. Recently, within the last year, it went to 100% you had to pay for it. Like, you think about it, man. We literally, the last 8 months, if you didn't have the app, if you weren't paying for pay per view, and you were not going, or you weren't going to the building, how were you watching URL battles? Because they weren't dropping on YouTube. So unless somebody was bootlegging it, live stream or something like that, you weren't having access to it. This right here is giving all those people, thousands of people, tens of thousands, however, hundreds of thousands of people, access to watching free battle rap, right? So you get to watch it like you watch an NBA game or an NFL game or something like that. You're getting to watch this shit live, and then it's bringing people to the app. Now, everybody who was saying, "Oh, well, the app, it's not giving that much exposure," by bringing people to a free app to be able to watch the original live stream of the event, and then having them come to the app, is going to bring a lot of people over. I think it's dope. If we're not going to be utilizing YouTube, and this is the new YouTube, like, we used to have to wait months in between drops to get something good. This way, we're getting it right then and there on the spot. Everybody who's watching a quote unquote pay per view, now you just go to this app, watch it for free. And then if you have the app already, you get it right there. And if you don't, all you got to cough up is $8 to get the battles that you want to see again, plus all the other content that's already on there. Like, I think it's a win, personally. I think it's dope.
Days. So, yo, Days, like I said, man, I reached out to you to join us on the show, but like, I don't know, like, I don't know, like, you only, like, your like at name or whatever only works on YouTube. Like, I reached out to you a couple of times on I don't know what's going on with your phone unless you gave me your own number. But I would have loved to have you on. Maybe we can come back on tomorrow or something else. But yeah, I and he said you guys need to look at the user numbers for caffeine. Look, I haven't did that deep dive and see what they rake in, but it's hard for me. I can't judge them based on previous numbers, or what I'm saying, things like that, because they didn't have this battle rap fan base yet. So that's why I say I want to wait and see.
But see, that's kind of interesting though, because it's like, okay, caffeine's numbers are one thing, but then what's Drake's numbers on caffeine? Like, caffeine might have an average base based on whoever's on there already, but looking at Drake and what he's finna bring with his fan base and his audience, plus the battle rap community that's just now learned about this and they're going to be joining. Plus, you got to think about it, man. All those people who are wondering, man, we don't get no more YouTube. Like, when can we get live? When can we get something for free? Now they have access to it. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who have been waiting on more YouTube drops that are just going to start hearing about this. Oh, all I have to do is download an app and watch these battles free. When the event happens live, like it's a pay per view, why? Like
Yeah,
I think that's gonna work out. Like, just to me, just thinking on some business shit, I don't think URL would go into this if it didn't make sense for them going forward. Like, I don't think they would say, "Oh, y'all numbers is too low." Like, I think if they're willing to go there with it and seeing how they run their business and seeing how they've built what they have built, I don't think they would have went into this if the numbers didn't match up for them to make this make sense. I think it's dope. I think it's gonna work.
and also, and to like say something else, I think you have to, when you look at these type of business deals, you also got to look at the domino effect, which the numbers can't, you can't account for that just yet. So the domino effect would be, first of all, Drake has a fan base of its own. He's going to introduce his fans to something that he enjoys, and a lot of them are going to watch it for the first time, and a good amount of them may like it as well. Not just because Drake likes it, because they say, "Whoa, I didn't know it was this intense," or "I didn't know it was this theatrical." You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people who hear about battle rap, even if you look at skits and shit, right? You ever watch any battle rap skit? It's kind of traditional. It's like a parody of battle rap in 2003, 4, and 5. Like, they don't know about the stage acapella performance shit yet. Like, if you look at it, it's just people who watch it from an outside scope still don't really know what it is yet. So he's going to bring a fan base in. Also, you got to think about the people that's already on caffeine: battle rappers, gamers, people who are into sports, fuck with battle rap heavy. They're all intertwined and intermingled. So I feel like you're going to attract your fan base that you would normally get on a YouTube. Just like, shit, I'm on YouTube, right? I love soccer and basketball and all that shit, but I love battle rap too. And on YouTube you can you can have the works, you can have all your fixings on there. It'll be the same way for caffeine. I just think it's going to take time. It's not like YouTube. Obviously, you don't have the numbers yet, but I think gradually they'll all intertwine and it'll all make sense, and those numbers will steadily grow. Because if they got the money to shell out to get Drake to do this, I'm pretty sure they're gonna reach out and get other people to do other things, and their fans will be looking at live streams of battle rap and get curious and see what the fuck is going on, and then they'll get hooked and they might want to invest. Like I said, you can never account for the domino effect of something. So that's always like an ace in the hole. So
So okay, so let me ask this real quick, right?
yeah,
So for you,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
you have this app, right? What battlers do you want to see on there? Like, okay, you're getting 3 to 4 battles for free. So if you do not have access to the app, whenever there's an event, I get 3 to 4 battles for free. Who do you feel should be in them 3 to 4? Because this is your first impression pretty much to people who have never seen battle rap or on the fence about battle rap. This is their introduction. Like, who do you feel are the battlers that should be featured for them battles on the app?
Now you asked me based on the card that we already know that's out, the Genesis, or just me personally, like who would I have picked?
Well, I mean, Genesis is. Well, see, we still don't have the whole card, so I won't ask about Genesis. But just in general, like, who are some battlers who you feel like, okay, if you're going to be the representation for a live stream to people who probably have never seen this, like, who are you wanting to be the faces? Pretty much, like, these are going to be the people representing it. Like, there might be somebody who watches Genesis and they've never seen Geechee or Twerk, or they've never seen K Shine, or the only place they've ever seen clips was Wild and Out. And they're like, oh my God, he battles like this? Good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who are the people that you feel like deserve that? Like, that should be featured.
I would get a mixture of the best that do certain things. Like I mean, all of them will have to have one thing in common: professionalism. Nobody you feel is going to start a fight and make you look bad in front of new company. You know what I'm saying? So I would holler at DNA and John because they're safe. But then I would also how
I ain't gonna lie. I did see how they promoted a little scuffle on the little video too. That's neither here nor there. Go continue.
yeah, we ain't doing that. We can't be promoting that. But no, we I would put them because they're safe. I would get the best like performers because you want somebody that's going to invoke some. So I would reach out to Hitman, maybe Pat Stay and K Shine, and then your most electric stars like a Twerk, Geechee, and Rum. You know what I'm saying? Like I would just have like a mixture of that. You got your performers, you got your well-rounded professional guys like DNA and John. Then you got your like dynamic, just superstar, you know, type of guys like a Geechee, Twerk, Rum type. So I would kind of like spread it out like that. That's how I would do. So you can get the full, and then doing that and spreading it out like that, you get the full representation of battle rap.
So do you feel like this would be an easier way for legends to come back now? Like before it was the pay-per-view era, so really it was like the hardcore battle rap fans, or if it was a name like Cassidy, okay, he has some of his fans who know him. But normally the people buying pay-per-views, those are like the hardcore fans, right? Like casual fans, maybe if it's a name that they want to see on the card, but more than likely, if you purchase some pay-per-view, you're like a hardcore fan. This app is appealing to both the hardcore fan and the casual and the person who's never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So does this make it easier for somebody like say a conceited to come back now? Like, okay, it's not as much pressure. Like you're not really you're showcased to us, but you're also being showcased to the fan who knows you because of Wildin' Out. Or like, okay, you see like the 40 cows are coming back and whatnot, right? Like they're going into a 100% battle rap feel and energy. Like there's no casual fan about it. They are 100% engulfed in battle rap, right? With this app though, you're gonna be getting people who may not even know what battle rap is. So do you think that makes it easier for some of these people to come back, like make comebacks successfully?
Mm, maybe it depends on who it is. Like if you saying conceited, for example, I think he'll be more comfortable in a setting where I think he's comfortable in a setting where there's more people because he's used to battling in big crowds. Even before Wildin' Out, he battled. He was at the first Summer Madness with a handheld mic. Going against Rex. He's been on some of the King of the Dot earlier events and grind time events. So I just think he is one that does well with pressure, but I don't think somebody who's from a era of the past, from the DVD era or pre DVD era, I don't think it makes it easier. I think it actually makes it tougher or harder. It might be easier for Smack and those guys to book them, but it'll be harder for them to come back and like be successful because more attention, more nerves. You got more casual, and casual fans are worse than the hardcore fans when it comes to like being picky on what they like and what they don't like. So, they might be in for a rude awakening when they're because a lot of times the casual fans and the hardcore fans kind of get, I guess, grouped together, and you don't know who's who, and you're hearing all type of shit said about you, and some people can't handle that well. So when you got that in mind, I don't know how well these legends of quote unquote make an easier return, but somebody like Conceited, yeah, he'll be fine. I think so.
That No, I was just thinking because this app, everybody's been like making the negative complaints I've seen have been centered around. Well, it's the gaming community, and it's a almost like making it seem like okay, it's like a whole different type of genre is on this app, and now we're bringing a new genre. Okay, but it's like Wild and Out is a kind of all encompassing genre. You know what I'm saying? Like music, if somebody is like a rapper and they make good music, you know what I'm saying? That's like an all encompassing genre. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like people like that being on here, it'll be like a two-pronged approach. They'll bring their base to the app, which will bring more people views and more people exposure. And I feel like at the same time, it's probably not going to be as much pressure as just going in front of just a 100% hardcore fan base. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of pressure. Now you're still going to get critiqued to that level after the battle's over, but I feel like knowing that you're not performing in front of just everybody who's looking to see you fail. You're in front of people who are just looking to be entertained. I think that makes it easier because now you're taking away the absolute need for just the best material. It's just about performing and entertaining. And I feel like a lot of these dudes can probably entertain better than they can probably come up with A1 material.
I agree. I I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on tomorrow, but said stay tuned. Shout out to JB from Black Market Media. He said something was going down. It's not like a battle necessarily, I don't think, but something to kind of, I guess, give you more detail and insight on what's going on, so we have a clear cut, just I guess clarification on what's going on and all the details and all things that's stemming from this new deal. So stay tuned for that. I forgot what time he said, but it will be tomorrow. So if you're on Twitter or on YouTube, be sure to download Caffeine, man. Get the app and just stay tuned for what they got. I believe, matter of fact, here it is right here. He said, let's see, watch URL TV live. URL arrives show premiere February 12th, 5 p.m. Pacific time. So that's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So tomorrow, yeah, be in tune with what's going on. I'm looking forward to it. I'm curious to see how the other leagues respond and react. Like you said, that was a really good point. I didn't even thought about that. Like how are they going to move? Particularly, the other big two. I feel like the other leagues ain't got no choice. They got to get it how they live. They got to keep doing it the way they've been doing it. But you know, yeah. This could be a game changer. I won't call it one yet. We don't know what it's gonna do, but if it's done correct, it could be a game changer, man. I'm for it. I'm always with
Okay, so
progressive stuff.
let me let me ask you this question, man. Let's get to the real of this. How long niggas giving this app before we start bashing this shit the way we did the URL TV? Like how long y'all giving caffeine to do right by the culture, man? What we giving them, man? We giving them a week? We giving them one battle? Like, cause y'all was real quick. The app hadn't been out 30 minutes and niggas was complaining about the URL app. So I'm saying, what we doing with caffeine, man? They getting the benefit of the doubt, man. What's up?
No, they gonna get slandered. They gonna get slandered the minute the streams start buffering, the minutes they have somebody who's not really a part of the culture trying to comment on battle rap. Just it's going to be like, dog, it don't take much. You know our culture, man. It don't take much for them to get all tight and get all antsy about shit, man. It's all it's gonna take is the stream to buffer for like 2 seconds for them to not be able to log into their account for some whatever reason, and they'll say, I'm done. I'm done with this app. It's come on, man. You already know what's coming. You know it. But
Uh,
you gotta weed through all
I
that.
have an idea what kind of slander is coming, man. But I don't know, man. Maybe they different. I don't know. Maybe because it's Smack and Beasley, everybody feel like we all family. We know them. Now this is through Caffeine and Drake. So I don't know. Maybe they feel like it's different. Maybe they give them a different type of rollout. But the culture would get real petty sometimes with these apps.
No, yeah, that's a fact. The culture can't get paid with these apps. I'm looking forward to it, man. You gotta get out of here, man. I know you got a show you about to do. I'm definitely about to join you and tune into that. Man, hold on. Somebody has a question. Do y'all think the other leagues will take advantage of the traditional mediums now that URL is expanding to caffeine? Looks like there are still a few people who still want that full pay-per-view VOD feel. That's why we was talking about. That's Selvin. Shout out to Sel. I don't think they have any choice but to stick to what they've been doing. I don't think they're doing it out of, we keeping it traditional. I think they're doing it because right now they don't have the backing that URL just got with Drake, kind of linking them with caffeine. Like I don't think they may have, but they're not utilizing it yet. Maybe it's in the works. I don't know. I hope they do. If they all do, it'd be dope to me. Like I said, I want to get out of that pay per view paying Mike Tyson in his prime prices for like 6 or 7 battles, and you probably really are only amped to see 3. So I don't know, man. But the VODs, I never really use my VOD that often anyway, so that wasn't a big loss for me. So I'm good with it. What's your take on that? You think these cats in these other leagues gonna stay traditional?
I think so. Okay, this is my assessment of it, right? I feel like there's only one league that really falls into that category of what are they going to do now, and that's RBE. I feel like King of the Dot. Okay, URL fans and King of the Dot fans, it definitely a lot of cross. You know what I'm saying, promotion, all that, right? Like certain battlers from each platform will go to the other platform and battle. Fans will go back and forth between the leagues, right? I just feel like King of the Dot still at the end of the day, when you look at who they're booking, their style and everything, they have a whole different market. So I feel like they're going to be good regardless if they stay pay-per-view, if they created their own app, whatever they choose to do, they're going to be good. I think it's more so on RBE now, like because everybody's fighting to be number one. So RBE's been bringing back, bringing back the grudge matches. Okay, that was a big thing. We're bringing back J Mills. We're bringing back motherfucking 40 cal. Like, okay, you on that train. So now what's next for you? King of the Dot's pretty much King of the Dot. They've been booking the same kind of matchups and the same, like they King of the Dot. They doing what they do. But okay, RBE, what are you doing? Because you're literally cut from the exact same blueprint and cloth as URL. So where do you go from here? That'd be my thing. Is like, okay, after this event on the same day as URL, mind you, which is a major thing in itself. Where do you go from here? Do you still get those same battlers booked on your platform? Let's say URL, okay, we're doing an event this day and we're going to have your battle streamed on a Caffeine app. Does that battler now decline a RBE or a King of the Dot because they want that look on URL to be on a Caffeine app? Like, do people start ducking fades or quote unquote using the app to duck fades? Like, how is that going to work?
Mm,
Like,
that's a good
okay,
question. Many
I can't
questions.
Batman. I'm trying to get my brand. I'm all about my brand. Okay, cool. But you could have had this battle over here. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference? So I don't know. I'm looking at it more so like RBE. What are you gonna do from here? Because to me, King of the Dot, they kind of already been had their own lane. Like they're not really. They're using the same battlers, but the styles and what that fan base, that core fan base loves, it's not really the same thing. Like if you're a great rapper, you can survive over there on King of the Dot and have a great career. But if you can't formulate the street style of punchlines and this era's wordplay and all that, you're not going to make it on URL. You know what I'm saying? Like great rappers only where you just are a great rapper, they don't respect it. That's why Pass can go on King of the Dot and be great, but then he goes on URL and it's not the same. It's just a difference. So I'm looking at it more so to the RBE than I am King of the Dot. I feel like King of the Dot gonna be good. ARP, it's on you, man.
Hey,
Round two, it's on you, son. What you got for us?
hey, it's on you, ARP.
Come up with the brick by brick app. We ready. What's up?
Brick. I don't call it brick by brick though. Don't do that. Don't don't do that, fam. But yeah,
Oh
definitely.
nah, hey, nah. He gonna call it the closure app.
Hey, the closure era. Hey, that's fire.
The
That's
closure era.
that's way better than the
Golly.
caffeine era. Way better than caffeine era. So,
Hey
my,
man, stop hating on caffeine, man. Watch.
uh,
I guarantee you, bro, we're gonna start seeing these blogs from people. They're gonna have a cup of Folgers, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be recapping a coffee brown battle on the caffeine app. It's gonna happen, man. I see it coming, man. I see it.
coffee. If she's smart, she capitalize on this. That's all I'm saying.
She gonna be the opening battle on this damn app. She gonna be the first person they see.
Hey, I ain't mad at that. First person. All right, Jersey. I ain't about to get in trouble. But my man Nico, plug. Let them know where to find you at.
Oh man, first and foremost, man, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Let me be up on your show, man.
For
Showing
sure.
me love and all that, man. Definitely appreciate you. If y'all looking to get some content on my end, man, Get at me on Twitter first and foremost, NicoTV underscore, and on YouTube, NicoTV. Make sure y'all get up on there. I'm giving y'all content from the local West scene, the West region, you know what I'm saying? Cali, AZ, all the places, Northwest. I'm giving you coverage on all of that, as well as covering everything battle rap, man. I'm trying to make sure I give y'all some of everything so y'all can stay informed about what we doing on this side. And Ledge, man, as always, man, I appreciate you having me on.
Hey man, you know what it is, man. It's the guy Nico TV, the voice of the West. Get all your West information and more and more. You know what I'm saying? He from the West, he reps the West, but he know about this battle rap shit, you know what I'm saying, nationwide or whatever. So definitely follow him, support him just like you would support me. Means a lot to all of us when people in the battle rap media know that shit. And he's one of the guys. Look, I want to appreciate you, De Jesus, my man, let's see, Minso, Selvin, Shoe Gang, Shannon the Shoe, my girl Kale's in here. I see somebody named Ghost Shy's in here. And yeah, and everybody that came through, man. I see Caps and Munson, what's good? Shout out to everybody. This has been fun. We're going to talk more about this down the road when more developments are being made, more news is being broken from all the media sources and outlets, from all of the leagues and everything like that. And yeah, man, just stay in tune for more. Got a nice little interview tomorrow that y'all don't want to miss. Y'all don't want to miss this one. It's a really good interview. Won't spoil it. Surprise. You'll find out tomorrow. Hey, appreciate you guys as always. Keep it battle rap